Oh, hello there folks, Resistance here. I actually did a rather rambly review of this game a little while ago. I'd rather not do that. It's a million hours long and nobody wants to watch a review that long. Anyway, so, Defiance. As you can see, I'm driving down the road here. Defiance is, again, a first person. Yeah, sort of. Anyway. It's a massively multiplayer MMO shooter. That's what it is. And it, there are a lot of really mixed and, angry reviews. Oh, I drove right past what I was going for. Too busy talking. But anyway, yeah, so, people who like this game. Did you like Fallen Earth? Did you like Borderlands? You will probably like this game. The concept is really kind of neat. I'm going to show you one of the bigger fights here that I've found so far. I haven't played forever in this. It is very Borderlands influenced. I was doing this the other day. Take a second for it to load. If there's anybody even here. Holy crap, there's nobody here.
Are weakening small sections of the crystal. Now's our chance to do some damage to it.
Anyway. So yeah, so this game is again very Borderlands influenced. It's a shooter where you can see your character. This is currently, usually there's a lot more people on one of these, but I suspect since it's a Monday, I'm not going to get this thing beat. But, yeah, it gives me a very, very Borderlands and or Fallen Earth feel. I like it better than Fallen Earth, won't lie. The shooting works a lot better than in that game. I don't like it as well as I like Borderlands, of course, because Borderlands was freaking awesome. Oh, another player has joined me. This thing must have just popped up. Anyway, yeah, so it's pretty standard shooter. You don't have levels, so it's different than Borderlands like that. You actually have something called ego, which as you get more of it, which I guess you can get pretty high on it, you get better weapons, you get access to new and different powers. Oh, these things suck.
The skitterling's bites are exposing weak spots in the crystal.
The Fallen Earth thing, again, it's got to do with the bikes. I don't know, the bikes give me a real feel like Fallen Earth, but I think the gameplay is a lot tighter. It's actually pretty fun. I like the fact that I can, like Borderlands, pretty much build my own character. Gonna step away here for a second. Inventory. Yeah, so you see with your power grid here, you get your major power. I have all of those locked still, and as you push your upgrades out, you unlock the next stuff connected to it. So pretty much build whatever character you want. I currently am using this nifty cloaking ability. I've been using it to kind of speed my way through missions. I'll just run in and get what I need done. You got your pretty standard RPG controls. I've got a button to quick switch between my primary and secondary weapons. Which, am I using shotgun? I'm using a shotgun. There's a huge variety of weapons, both pretty standardized and pretty fantastic. I do currently, as you saw, my little blue zappy gun. It kind of looks all high-tech and futuristic. I think it's actually just supposed to be a regular submachine gun. but I don't know. I haven't got any of the other cool guns. There's a gun that you know, infects the enemy target with a virus that has stuff grow all over them, and then they explode. There's a variety of grenades you can equip. That was a frag. Mine's gonna be an incendiary. Which, did it go off? It must have gone off on the other side. Nope, there it is. Boosh! Again, the weapons, there are ones that have different environmental effects, so again, like Borderlands in that too. There are... don't see one around here. And there's ammo caches, or little white boxes everywhere, so you never have to worry about really running out of bullets aside from extended play. You even get, in those little boxes that are getting dropped, you get ammo too. I do like how the group dynamic works. Since we're all here, we all get stuff for completing this because we're inside that red circle. There are a lot of quests like that, so you don't have to be in a group to be part of a group. I've actually gotten in quite a few groups. We weren't actually grouping, but we were completing pretty much the same series of quests. So we were driving to the same area and backing each other up, and it was pretty cool. Did kind of remove the awesome socialness of the game, but hey, it's neat. Also, unlike Borderlands, I cannot be hit by other people's cars. Let's see. A huge variety of weapons is entertaining me. I've got quite a variety in my current cache of firepower. I tend to stick to the light machine guns, shotguns, close quarters work. Sometimes I'll keep a sniper rifle around. I do have very limited inventory slots, and if there's a bank in this game, I haven't found it yet. But so far, yeah, I have no complaints about this game. It's actually quite... Get away from me. The flying ones are like artillery pieces, and they will ruin your day quick. As you can see here, you probably want a bit of a beefy system. Since I've got fraps running, it's kind of hard to tell what's going on. It's a little bit slower, even with a game booster, because fraps is a resource whore. Oh, is it mine? That's mine. Oop. Yeah, so these randomly fall from the sky or erupt from the ground. Again, I should probably read the info files. I'm having too much fun figuring the game out. Yeah, see, I told you I must have got here early because this thing's hitting jumping. Oh, that's the ground version of the artillery things. Some of them fly, some of them ruin your day by spitting on you from the ground. Now, you can see for these events there's actually a timer. I should probably... We're trying to follow the main quest line so I can get all my starting gear and all that cool stuff. About 12 hours in, I think I'm starting to get past it. I'm about to go find the scientist, I think, who is my boss. Again, as you can see, I can aim, shoot, do all that cool stuff. So yeah, the positives are actually really positive. It's actually quite fun. It's not the world's greatest shooter, but it works. It's actually my preferred game style, but they... But the behind the third-person view here. The view populated by Resident Evil 4. But yeah, so there are downsides though. As everyone has said, this game is glitchy. I've been with a party member and not been able to interact with them. I had a point where my damage stopped happening, so I was shooting them and nothing was happening. This is supposed to be a really social game, but I've been in a party once, aside from the random groups I get into while we're completing quests. Still confused about the voice chat. I think it only works in a party, so I should not be talking to the people in game. But I had it turned off too, so it turns my mic on anyway. I honestly don't think this game is going to last too terribly long. I mean, I have hopes. But it is dependent upon the TV show being a success and Dodge keeping funding. Which, if you didn't notice that, those are Dodge challengers? Yeah. I don't think it's going to have a super long replayability. If there's in-game stuff, I will, oh, am I still in the red zone? I am! Anyway, so I don't see it having a ton of replayability. The missions tend to be very linear. Hit this switch, pick up this item, put it in a mailbox. Oops. Drove headlong into that. My eye has been bothering me, so I was rubbing my eye and got oh! Holy crap, they've got this down. This must have been where everybody was. But I haven't seen any real graphical glitches, but I'm betting there are some. Party finding is weird. It is one of the most non-intuitive game setups ever. I've done a video explaining on how to mod weapons because there's no tutorial for that in game. It took me literally since I got the game to figure out how to log out of the game because too many vehicles are spawning. The enemy patterns tend to be very predictable. You usually find enemies in 2s or 3s. Usually when you pick up a quest item, either there will be 3 enemies there or 3 enemies will spawn. The bugs are a little different, but I can usually count on 3 mutants popping up in addition to anything that's running around. Kind of want to keep doing this until I get to the boss. Oh, the boss. This thing is large, multi-staged, giant pain in the butt. This could take so long. And even with all these people, it's going to take forever. I really should set up a different loadout so I can pop over to my... Yeah, the again, there's lots of stuff they do not explain in this game. At the beginning, they tell you very little. I didn't, again, know how to exit the game because the menu's hidden. The leveling system is confusing and they don't do a really good job of explaining it. Figuring out how you want to build your character because you can't see the information in game. You have to unlock each skill set or each skill to see what it is. So you could be going in the wrong direction. I so far am lucky. My first character not so much, but you can respec. It also gives you the ability to rename your character in game, which is kind of cool. I'm guessing that's just for the show, actually. For their interactive thing they want to do. Sadly enough, I think the concept is really cool, but I think it's going to be too gimmicky to keep being awesome. It's going to Syfy is notoriously crap for ruining good shows, canceling good shows. So, oh, and there are like 4 different kinds of currency. Well, I guess the key codes don't have to be currency, but they technically are. Again, I think the enemy types are kind of too limited. I've only seen a few different enemy types. I traveled all the way across the map. I found, no, cloak. Cloak immediately recharges my shields. I'm trying to pimp that out because I use this thing to run and gun. Get in, get out. Yeah, you know, I honestly think the negative comparisons to Borderlands are one of the things holding it back. Because, again, it is super heavily influenced from Borderlands. It's not even big. The route maps look kind of similar. The setup looks kind of similar. No cell shading. I think they did make the right choice, because then they would have never heard the end of it. It's neat. I'll probably play it again through completion, whatever that end game material might be. The show keeps going. Might get new races, new stuff like that. We need to tweak the background stuff. All the races are exactly the same, so all 2, and all 3 of the origins paths. I only changed the loadout, so variety is a little hard. The character builder is not bad, but I don't think it's gonna make it, to be honest with you. Pop! Yeah. This thing's gonna explode or disappear in a fabulous fashion. Bloop. Again, game is pretty. Until I tweaked around with it, which there's not much to tweak. Graphic settings are crap. Oh, gotta get my yep. So that's 2 of the different types of currency, plus my experience. Again, I think you're gonna find the if you like the competitive aspect, you might like this a whole lot. Ooh, a grenade I already have. Did you get anything else? Is that it? Oh, you suck it. But it's got a long way to go. But I'm not going to complain because of the fact that I played Skyrim, which is still got some entertaining brokenness. Played Grand Theft Auto 4, and it was glitchy as hell, and I loved it. Saints Row the 3rd, Saints Row 2. There's tons of glitchy games out there. Heck, I don't know how you... Fallout 3 saves I lost because the game would just glitch out. Give it a chance. See what they can do with it. I think it's worth your time. If you're going to buy a game this year, buy Tomb Raider. If you're going to buy 2 games, buy Tomb Raider and Hitman Absolution. But if you're going to get a 3rd one, this isn't too bad. Especially if you can get a group together. Alrighty, talk to you later. Bye.